Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips. It is the middle of the week, and it is time for more stompy robot action. Robot's such a uncouth term. These are battle mechs. Battle mechs. And today in the BattleTech Backer Beta, I'm going to do something I think is honestly a little silly. And I might even do it twice, depending on how the first match goes. So, one of the things that I have tended to overlook in this game with reckless abandon are the two pilot skills that are not gunnery or piloting, i.e. tactics and guts. Now, guts seems fine. Guts seems good. Gives you a little bit more heat scale, maybe some resistance to stability damage or something along those lines. Great. Anytime I can get it where it doesn't get in the way of my gunnery skill, fantastic. Tactics, on the other hand, I have basically ignored. Because if I'm shooting at things, why would I care for tactics? Well, okay, so there's two reasons you want tactics. The important reason is that it gives you better line of sight and, area of vision for the mechs that you put the pilot in. But also, and very importantly,
Welcome, Commander.
It contributes to your two-hit chances when you're firing indirectly. So today, I'm going to do something incredibly dumb. I am going to pit myself against a single awesome, and if that goes overwhelmingly well, I'll split this up into two mechs for another go at this. But I'm bringing a quartet of locusts, and not just any locusts. I'm bringing the locusts with the LRMs that no one in their right mind should bring in any circumstance unless you are absolutely and truly desperate. There are better options for fire support than to bring this locust. Let me just repeat that because I feel it is very important. There are many better options than to bring this locust to a battle. 2 LRM-5s and a single ton of LRM ammo barely counts as fire support. So, I'm going to bring 4 of them, of course. So, in doing so, though, I would like to hit the things that I'm firing at. So, I'm bringing a quartet of pilots that I normally wouldn't go anywhere near. Showboat's alright. Showboat's gotten some love in the past, but the rest of these guys and gals, I mean, let's just take a look at this. Gunnery 3. Piloting 5. Guts 4. Tactics 8. So you'll notice a very interesting thing here. Witness brings Tactics 8. Mockingbird brings Tactics 8. Arclight, somewhere in the list, brings Tactics 8. And then Showboat's like Tactics 5. It's fine. It's fine. But you'll also notice that they're all equipped with sensor lock, which is certainly no coincidence if you thematically want to assign a skill that is basically jiggering your radar for better results. Then, of course, the mechs pilots with the better tactics makes sense. Oh boy. This will probably be okay. Now, I picked the awesome for 2 reasons. One, I have 80 tons of mech, so it should have 80 tons of mech. And 2, the awesome is like the most armored thing at 80 tons in this game right now. So, there stands a very good chance that my combined LRM fire will not kill this awesome before it gets a chance to crawl up into my lance and murder it. But we'll find out, won't we? Won't we? In the sunset of the stacks, with a crackshot pilot at the helm. Let's see.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Let's see if this lance of my locusts actually gets anywhere. So for the better part of the early part of this match, it's going to be a sensor lock and an LRM-30 from deep cover. And with any luck, oh, look at that. Look at that. I've said it before, but ain't that pretty? Like a poster right out of Firewatch. All right, let's go do some indirect damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now, in a perfect world, I'm going to be having Showboat do the sensor locks because she has
No
the
sweat.
worst tactics skill amongst the lance I have here.
Commander?
So I'm going to run the rest of this lance up. Just kind of
I'm there.
plunk them down into cover. You can get some good, solid run forward out of this.
Copy that.
With any luck, Showboat will end up at the tip of the spear here. Cool. Yeah, that seems good.
Moving out.
I would just like to say before the engagement is true and well and truly joined that if this turns into a short-range fight, I am terrified at the prospect of my 4 medium lasers against that awesome. I really don't feel like
Look at
that's
that.
gonna
Someone wants to get
it's
dead.
gonna end up all that great. Arclight, you're just screwing things up for me.
I hear ya.
All right, Showboat has the radar. She's got the range. She's got the target. We know it's an awesome that apparently sprinted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please commence with your tiny little bits of rain. 50%? 50? Really? That's the best we got going here? Am I out of range? Let's switch to a different pilot. Let's switch to let's see.
Waiting for
Here we go. Let's switch to Arclight since she's a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. 70%. There must be some range there that I need to make up, so I'll probably have to crawl forward a bit. But Arclight will happily launch her missiles. As this awesome probably did not really know what it was getting into. Let's just take a look at this. Okay. Just... You know what? Let's turn this medium laser off. It's a little hard to see what's going on. Okay, yeah. So, back behind that rock, Witness and Mockingbird were into long range. This gets him just into optimal. %. 80% is good. You can take 80%. Oh, the other reason I don't want to get into medium laser range is that all their gunnery sucks and it's going to be terrible to actually hit anything. Speaking of hitting anything, let's... This is probably close enough, right? Turn that medium laser off again. Yeah, there we go.
Coordinates received.
So each of these locusts... Wow, landing all the missiles. Each of these locusts has 12 salvos. Total. Okay. Arclight, you're still just screwing things up for me.
What can I do for you?
Showboat, if you'd be so kind as to sensor lock the target. Seems good. It's gone into entrenchment, which
Waiting on
is
you, Commander.
less than ideal. And it might actually be worth my time now to see if I need to, or if I could make a slight retreat. I don't want to make too much of a retreat. 60%, come on. Right here. 80%, perfect. All I want to do is keep rocks between me and him and keep my percentages up.
Affirmative.
Commander?
This is one of those rare cases where, like, I want to actually use... I want to start a rolling retreat, even though this awesome is approximately 500 miles away from
10-4.
my locust, because I don't want him to close at all in any capacity. I just want to use all of these missiles up. And
Yeah.
ideally, in the process, I will have killed it before it's gotten here. Let's turn that medium laser off again. There we go.
Got it.
So, 12 salvos of 20. Let's see. So that's 20 damage, and that's 20 damage. So that's 40 damage. 12 salvos of 40 damage is a lot of damage. Let's see. 400 for 40, 480. If I triple that, because I'm firing with only 3 of my locusts every turn, that's 1,200. That's up into the 1,300 total damage. You would think if I empty the racks, I will kill this awesome before it gets a chance to get to me.
Copy that.
Because I don't know that there's a single mech in the entire game that has 1,300 points total across every segment, armor and structure. The Atlas might be close.
What do you need?
Again, Arclight. Your mastermind, your keen tactical senses are getting in the way of my tactic here. All right, so Showboat's all right. Showboat, we'll just continue to hang out for here. She doesn't need to run away right away. I just want to make sure the rest of the Lance does.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Almost wish I could zoom out further. Because I feel like the engagement ranges I'm trying to work with here are a little bit larger scale than your typical game of BattleTech. Awesome, doing a good job of guarding itself every turn because honestly, ooh, probably needs to not just die before it gets into
Rolling.
lines of sight. Speaking of lines of sight, let's just take a peek here. Oh, we dented an armor panel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially slightly grayed one armor panel. 76 of 120. We're doing okay.
Yep.
We're doing okay. Let's see. Move back this way. Too far back. So I need to be like here. One more forward. Here. It's probably a smidge close, but it's fine.
Roger.
Just keep the big rocks between me and it. Keep throwing LRMs. The saddest part is that I'm dropping an LRM 30 on this thing every turn, and I'm not generating enough stability damage to even chip it past a single pip. Arclight, get in line. Alright, time for Showboat to not stand so close. I want you to go down around here. Yeah, down around here. That seems alright. Let's get that sensor lock rolling. So far, so good. Now I should probably be setting myself up for Plan B. Plan B would be to swarm the awesome in the event that it gets too close to my lines. So I need to keep my mechs not too spread apart. Ooh, look, we dented another armor panel. Fantastic. Let's keep that up.
Time to die.
Standing by.
So this is a problem. I need to get Mockingbird out of line of sight. I need to get her behind these rocks.
Coordinates received.
So really, I think I need to leverage the broken terrain here to keep this awesome from getting any
Target locked.
getting any clean shots off at me. As we missiles.
Yeah?
Arc light. Ooh, just barely.
Moving to position.
It's okay. It's all good. The problem with this moving to the left is that I'm going to get pinched by this mountain wall on the side.
Confirmed.
And it's this awesome, if it chooses, could crash down towards that wall, and I'm caught between the awesome and that wall. So I'm going to have to either... Ooh, here we go. What do we got? This poor guy totally didn't sign up for this either. So either, if he crashes down through, that means I'm either squirting back out this way, which is much less broken in terms of line of sight. I got tree cover, which helps. Or I squirt up through the gap into this back area here. I think we still probably have time to deal with this.
I hear ya.
Showboat. Keep doing what you're doing.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I want Mockingbird to get out of the way of all of that garbage, please.
I'm there.
Mostly because one more good move down this way, and he's got a line across the hill here, I think. So, let's keep
Copy that, Commander.
dancing and romancing him with these missiles. It's a bad romance. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Witness is actually in a decent spot. We'll just leave him there for now.
Yep.
Arc light, I do not want you to get caught out. So let's move you
Let's
behind
move.
this rock. I'm a little worried about this gap right here. If the awesome comes down the road, is it gonna get a line of sight through the crease across this crease? Oh, and it chooses not to go that way anyway. That's fine. That's cool.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just keep doing what we're doing. Which I know might not be the most exciting form of BattleTech one has ever witnessed, but also, why can't I get up into these trees? Oh, there is a cliff here. I did not realize there was a cliff right here. Good to know. Let's keep our angles.
Tell me what to shoot.
Doing a decent job of kind of keeping most of the damage on the torso segments. I'm a little surprised at how well grouped all of these missiles have been so far. I'm also surprised that I haven't snuck a head hit in here anywhere at any point. Oh, I guess I snuck one through so far. Sure. Honestly, in this situation, I'm not expecting it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I get a pilot kill just by pounding the cockpit glass with enough missiles.
What do you need?
Ooh, that's a weird
Understood.
move. She might be on the edge a little bit too much. We'll find out in
Attacking
turn.
from position.
Nope, he comes around that corner instead. Okay. So far, so good. Arclight, you're still in the way.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Showboat. Let's move you back. How far back can we move you and still keep that guy in sensor? That seems alright. This is... let's go here. That puts this rock pretty firmly between Showboat's fragile mech and this guy here. Grab that sensor lock. So far, so good.
I hear ya.
Bring rain with the rest of the team.
I read you, Commander.
As
Moving out.
we show no care for collateral damage crashing through this warehouse over here.
No sweat.
Ooh, Ooh, we're really starting to dig into that left torso.
Standing by.
Giving his paint job a good scrubbing. Oh, hello.
Waiting for orders.
Nope.
Commander.
I want to... Nope. Bad game.
Waiting for orders.
There we go. Check. Running out of missiles is the order of the day. As the team here is down to 5 salvos each, with the exception of Showboat, of course. Oh, here we go. Starting to get close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, time to scatter. Time to scatter.
What do you need?
First of all, Arclight.
What can I do for you?
Let's use this big old rock here. I'm assuming that's not too far. Ooh, we can get all the way back here. Let's take a look at this. Is he still in sensor range? Nope. That's a shame. Here. Not quite. I don't want to be on top of the hill in case that gives him a line of sight, so I'm going to bury myself down here in the trees. Not ideal, but... Get that guy sensor locked. He's trying so hard, too. Alright.
I hear you.
Time to not be here anymore. Put this rock between us. Oh, baby. Just barely catch the edge of that firing arc there. Send in the bees.
Standing by.
Let's see if we can squeeze a little more movement out of this. Just barely. Repeating what Witness just pulled off. Squeeze out just a little more movement. Get just inside that firing arc.
Gotcha.
I love how my pilots sound so very confident at this point. Oh, we have opened up an armor panel and crit a PPC. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way. Yes, that PPC can still fire, but it'll be at a penalty, and it puts us one step closer to not getting murdered. Speaking of not getting murdered, I don't like that. I don't like that much, but I have to either be, you have to be like on this line here due to movement problems. We can take the forest here in case he does close the corner. All it's got to do is take like 2 or 3 steps out to here, I think, and it'll have a line of sight. So let's.
Okay, I'm on
I
it.
think Arclight might be the first victim here. Yes, as we destroy a PPC,
Got past the armor.
and we have made this awesome at least 33% less threatening as it rounds the corner. Oh, and it didn't have line of sight. I don't know how. I am legitimately surprised, but it did not find line of sight. All right, let's continue this rolling retreat here.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Showboat, if you'd be so kind as to get behind the rocks, and yep, keep that guy in sensor lock range. Doing good so far. Feeling all right. Feeling pretty good. We've used up most of our LRM ammo, which is unfortunate, but
Right, Commander.
we've crit out one side of the awesome, so it's missing a PPC. 4 salvos left.
Uh-huh.
If I happen to shear off that left side, that means I'm going to be getting a lot of extra damage into the center torso, and I think that's where
Commander?
we end up in terms of actually expecting to get a kill, is focusing through from one side. Which honestly I should probably be moving to exploit that left side instead of taking these shots head on, but we'll start doing that. Actually, we can start doing that now.
Yep.
Arclight can move a lot. Yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into that left arc. Start rotating this line.
Understood.
Hey, we got a head hit. I think that makes 2. Uh-oh. That's not what you want to see. Oh, but he's still too far away or broken line of sight or something here. Okay. Arclight, get in line. And I have focus, weirdly.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's see. What do we got working behind us here? That should still keep
Coordinates
the
with
awesome in sensor range. Yep, just at the edge of sensor range. As it has gone back to hunkering down.
What can I do for you?
Let's see if I can pull. Can't really get into its left arc, which is unfortunate. So I will take some front arc shots. I'm hoping, nope, no, if he clears up. I don't like this. I feel like I'm hanging Arclight out here.
Roger.
Got a heat sink. I love how my pilots are feeling so jovial. Must feel pretty nice to like be able to basically rain shots on someone indiscriminately. Oh noes, we're into direct fire. That's no good. We need to break that as best we can. Here we go. In fact, let's break it some more. Let's go. How far away can we get? There we go. We're going down the coast, ladies and gentlemen. Lining up these shots from
You betcha.
the next continent's over. Oh, head hit number 3, I believe.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, doing all right.
Rolling. Taking the shot.
I'm gonna have to take a look at the percentage to hit because it's interesting to me that I haven't gotten over 80% yet, and I'm guessing that's because of the inherent indirect fire penalties being assessed.
What can I do for you?
Shabbat. If you would keep that guy in sensor range, please. Arclight needs to get the hell out of that spot. That seems alright. Hunker down on the backside of this cliff here. Got 2 salvos left on her missile barrages, so
Take this.
keep that up. The explosion's coming thick and heavy, as we've now stripped open the armor on the entire left side, minus the leg of
I hear ya.
the awesome here. Probably not in a bad spot. Let's just take a look here. Yep, perfect. Just at the edge of firing range. it up. As we... Oh! Witness, baby! That was a terrible barrage.
Standing by.
She has a direct line of fire from here. We need to fix that. This should do. Alright, let's take a look at those numbers like I said I was going to. 80% says arm mounted, -1, indirect fire, +1. We know that her tactics skill is 8. Tactics 8. With no modifiers, essentially. It's interesting that it's not higher than that.
Firing.
Throw a reserve on this,
Reserving action.
as we are down to the last salvo from our trio of mechs. Let's just continue to play a little coy here.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Showboat. Change position just enough. Get the sensor lock, keep that hill between us. Hopefully he's not too far up the hill that he can see over this. It's not great. It's not ideal. But I'm in the trees, so I got that going for me.
Waiting on you,
Let's
Commander.
start with Arclight, who can reach out and touch this guy from his left side, where we
On it.
really want to place these shots. Last salvo. Make it work, Arclight.
Aye, aye. Engaging. Long-range missiles are out. What can I do for you?
Looking good over
Moving
here.
to position.
Witness's last salvo goes off.
All out of LRMs, Commander.
Commander. Rolling. My long-range missiles are out.
Well, aren't we in an interesting position now? So,
Yeah?
Arclight, I am going to have her move this way just a smidge.
Heading out.
Stay under the safety of this cliff. And now it's Showboat's turn to finally
I hear
fling
ya.
some missiles. Seems good. 80% to hit. Honestly, I'm a little surprised at the numbers.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And now, since we're just down to the medium laser, make a slightly aggressive move, i.e. moving up behind this hill.
Standing by.
For those of you that might have been expecting an actual move into combat, are you actually freaking kidding me? There is no way I want to get into this mess. At least not without getting the jump.
What do you need?
So Arclight doesn't really need to move. Let's see if I can get Witness, Mockingbird, and Arclight together, and then in one move
I hear ya.
get up on this guy. Direct line of fire. What? What? We'll have to fix that. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Take a step forward. Get in there with the
Tell me
missiles.
what to do. When I shoot you, you'll take it and
Ha!
What can I do for
Okay, now, here's the trick. I want to try and close on this awesome. I do not want to be out in line of sight before I absolutely have to be. So down here seems like a bad idea. I might be able to stay up out of line of sight if I go into the trees here. The other thing I got going for me in this very immediate scenario is that if I keep to the trees, I've got some damage reduction.
Commander?
And if I'm sprinting, I'm also getting a decent chunk of movement modifier. But it would not surprise me if he... Oh, he still doesn't have line of sight.
Yep.
Alright. Let's keep the rain coming.
I hear
Showboat
ya.
has plenty of missiles to spare. And actually, let's take a peek and see if I can't get into the left arc there. Heck yeah, man. There we go. Let's get into that left arc.
No sweat.
Truth be told, hitting the right arc wouldn't be a bad idea now
Waiting on you,
either,
Commander.
but getting there is the problem. Okay, here we go. Terrifying sprint for our lives, part 1.
Pedal to the metal.
Waiting
And
for
part
orders.
2. Ooh, she's going to be able to get up behind a rock here.
10-4.
Nice. So really only witness, I feel like, is being hung out this turn. Assuming the awesome actually makes a move that gets in line of sight. And here we go. Still nothing. Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright. Let's try and close some gap here. Not that much gap, though. Let's turn that laser back on so we can see where we're seeing. Get arc light up into striking range next turn, perhaps.
What can I do for you?
Showboat continue to
Uh-huh.
bring the airborne pain. Nice PPC crit on the right side. Making it hard for this guy to fight back.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Whole lot of nope. Do not want to leave my blocking terrain cover. Thank you very much.
I hear ya.
Uh-oh. Is he going to get a line on her? Is Arclight finally going to take weapon fire? No. Wow. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
it's time to light this guy up with some lasers. Let's get these locusts into it.
Confirmed.
Arclight's going to be the... I was going to say the tip of the spear, but the spear is coming from all sorts of different directions.
I'm taking the shot.
They hit the torso.
What can I
That's
do
what
for
we
you?
want. Let's keep flinging these missiles at this guy.
You're not gonna like this.
Striking the rear panels here.
I hear ya.
All right, time to get in on this. We can get some rear panel
Orders
shots,
received.
kind of across the board. Like that.
Hey, buddy. Behind you.
All right. Witness being
Standing by.
a little bit smack talky. Ooh, I can move here. Get that rear panel again. Must have hit that arm with that shot from Witness.
Firing from advantage point.
There's a lot of armor on the back of this awesome. Oh boy, and now have we gone and done it. Oh! Wow! Yeah. Okay. Cardinal mistake 1. Got within melee range.
Aye, aye.
Let's not repeat that.
Confirmed.
Oh, wow. Mockingbird, I am so sorry. Her entire locust just got obliterated in one go. That is amazing.
Waiting for
Witness, please get out of there in a way that lets you shoot back. Where was that? There it was showing up here. I don't think it can quite reach me down
Coordinates
here.
received.
I may be wrong, and this awesome may just turn around and obliterate Witness with a physical attack, but
Affirmative.
Commander,
let's keep the rain coming.
firing on target.
Another single heatsink down. Not getting lucky enough to track any more head taps. Really? What is going on there? Didn't even choose to fire. Alright, so.
Standing by.
Oh, right. She's a tactical genius. Let's get some cover and get some movement modifier going, even though this is going to put her medium laser at long range, which is not great, but
I'm taking the shot.
first rule of light mechs, don't stop moving. Whoo! And she lands the shot anyway, carving off that left side. Gonna make it a little easier to hit the center torso here. Get 5 movement out of this. Ooh, can I can get 5 and short range.
Got it.
Optimal range.
Roger that.
Good to go. Got it.
Keep bringing the rain from back here. That seems to be working alright. Getting most of the work done that way. Here it comes.
Hang on.
Ah.
Lead it, Commander. I'm here.
Not in a good place here.
Understood.
Oh, these hits to the legs are killing me. Y'all need to aim a little higher, please.
Roger that.
This showboat's starting to run down her supply of LRMs. We finally crack open the center torso armor.
Good
Witness,
to go.
baby, I need you to stand up, and I need you to do anything at all that will keep you
Back up.
alive.
Ready for more.
He might just be sacrificial bait at this point, unfortunately. You know what? Let's throw focus on
We
this.
can do this.
If he's only got one more shot, I want him to hit with it.
Right, Commander.
Ugh, right into the leg. It's the leg shots that are going to be killer here, because even though I've got half the mech sheared off and the torsos opened up. Alright, that's actually not the worst hit that Arclight could take because that was just an LRM. Kind of a meaningless hit. So, let's see. 3 here. Gonna have to keep my distance, keep to cover, keep my movement modifiers up.
Acknowledged.
Hope that these coin flips work out. There you go. Solid shot into that right torso. Destroys one of the PPCs. We're down to a single PPC, which unfortunately takes off an entire body segment when it hits.
Commander?
Alright, well. This is the lot we have in life.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Witness has some mobility to work with here, but he doesn't have anywhere to go is the problem. Can't sprint because he's down a leg. Oh, come on.
Good to go.
I can get to this cover and turn, hopefully to set up for the next turn, but
Moving to position.
I'm not convinced he's going to survive another turn,
Oh,
truth
no.
be told.
My mech is limping.
You sound surprised. Do you remember not falling on the ground? Etc., etc. Look at that, smoking awesome. Holy moly.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Don't just attack. First rule. First rule. Come on. Give me something. Ugh, everything's just a hair too far away. Or doesn't have line of sight, miraculously. Can't turn enough. Can't turn enough. Obstructed, obstructed. Alright, well. This might be a smidgen too close. This may very well get Arclight killed. Because I'm afraid this awesome is going to have enough movement to clear the gap here and punch her lights out. Literally.
Confirmed.
But I need to keep the pressure on if I can. Shot to the arm.
Waiting for orders.
Right, Commander.
Need you to come through for me here, Showboat. Alright, getting there.
Commander?
Witness. Can't really get a good move out of this. Not without going closer anyway. Actually, oh weird. He's gonna crawl up the mountain. Gets his 2 movement pips.
Right, Commander.
Probably also get a height bonus, maybe. Climb, baby, climb. Get up that hill. Let's check that out. Long range, weapon accuracy. Yeah. No height modifier. Shot to the leg. Every time a weapon shot hits a leg, I cringe a little bit more inside. Oh, somebody's dead this turn.
Stabilizers failed.
Oof.
I'm falling.
Unlike hits to the leg of the awesome, hits to the leg of my locust is basically death. Yes, Arclight, I realize you are in a way here, and I apologize for that. But this is the situation we found ourselves in.
Let's go.
I would appreciate if you maybe scream a little less. Just a smidgen less.
Understood.
I understand the compulsion, the impulse to want to scream out loud when you are hit to the ground in a 20-ton contraption strapped to your back.
Commander?
Affirmative.
Come on, Showboat. You're running out of missiles on me here. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Alright.
Waiting for
Witness,
orders.
what do you got? Anything? You are just stuck up on this hill, aren't you? Oh, lordy. Could not be in a worse position. That was great position last turn. Seemed great. but I've stranded myself on this hill. Alright, take your shot. It's about the best shot you're going to get.
Tell me what to shoot.
Violate rule number 1 of light mech. Ooh, lanced in. Goes to the center. Is he actually going to kill one of my mechs off this turn? Yup. Boom! Ow! Things were going so well at the first 14 rounds of this mission. Things were going fantastically.
Good to go.
40%. Oh, I must be in minimum range now. That was unexpected. There we go. Let's clean that up a little bit. Witness, sweetie. Baby. Rockstar. I need you to hold your position to spot for Showboat. Do me a solid. Oh, man, this is killer. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Looks like you're getting another shot at it. Oh, it's to the left side. If it were the right side, I'd feel so much better. Can we get any position at all? Nope. Alright. Take your shot.
Got it.
Oh. Every leg shot. Oh, lordy. And he's going to literally get his lights punched out now. Yep. Alright. Showboat.
Commander?
You're the last one alive. Need you to finish the job. The trick is that I don't know where to put you. I'm not going to get any... The lines of sight here are total trash. Absolute total trash. So, what happens? What if I... Nope. If I go here, face up field. I can move here for 4 movement pips, get cover. Or, where is my button? I can sprint. Where am I sprinting to? I can sprint over here. Actually, that's not the worst. It's the worst in that this awesome can then turn and shoot at me. And ideally, I want to get the first shot on this guy. So let's kind of just look at what we got going on here. I could just hide behind the hill. But I feel like that's... Okay, so A, there's a problem with this. There's a couple of problems with this. A, no movement modifier. B, he could... It might be able to get around an edge of the hill to get a line of sight on me. So that seems like a risky move at best. Oh, baby, I could get all the way back here. Okay. Now we're talking.
Got it.
Let's YOLO right out of here. Make him move up first. Get clear of that hill so that I can get the first shot. Oh, also, I'm down to the medium laser. Oof. Alright. Come to me, you fat piece of machinery. As we enter round 26.
Waiting for
I'm
orders.
just gonna hide here for a minute or two.
Good to go.
Okay. Alright. Alright. This should be a safe location. Yep. Alright, we're good. Good so far. Ideally, I want him to move out to a position. Is it really facing that way?
Commander?
Guess we're about to find out. 4 movement and cover.
Right, Commander.
Might have to do some lancing runs here. Oh my god, it did give up its back over here. So if I land this shot, and I have focus, so there is no reason not to use it right now. Make sure this shot hits.
Roger, Commander.
And it hits a leg. My god. Alright. Oh, that's bad. Again, with the bizarre not using focus. Alright. Get to here. This is rough. Whoa, hello. That's a mountain. That was a very large mountain in the way of my camera. 5 movement modifier plus guarded. Miss, miss, miss. Torso shot.
Structural damage.
Torso shot's not the worst.
Waiting for orders.
Don't have focus back. Gotta keep moving. Cover and 4 movement modifier pips. He's got 1 movement modifier, not covered, not bulwarked or guarded or entrenched or any of that BS. 51 CT, 19. Oh god, if I land on that right torso, this
Right, Commander.
this match gets evened up hard. And it hit the left instead. Alright. 2 shots away from killing. 1 shot away from... Whoa! Alright, at least it hit the arm first.
Commander.
Let's keep rolling. Let's keep moving. Okay, this is definitely going to hit his center torso. Unless it hits the leg. What else can I get to the left? That actually might be a better option if I can get that torso off. Turn, face.
Moving to position.
I feel like I'm getting dangerously close to this guy. I don't like it. Throw the focus on it. Need to ignore this cover. Come on, right torso. Come on, right torso. Yes! Right torso. All right. This game is... As long as he's not within... he's still got the small laser, I guess. Right side. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise, that carved into the center torso. Okay. Okay. All right. We ain't done. This ain't over. 3 movement mod. Still have cover.
On my way.
Anything but leg shots at this point are 1 step closer to victory. Two structure left in the center torso of the awesome. I just need this small laser shot to miss or hit something unimportant. Come on. I have no idea what that hit. I have literally no idea what part of my mech just got hit. Oh my god, it hit the center torso. This is literally going to come down to the last shot.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. If this misses, this is so bad. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright. Let's not panic. Let's take a look at the paper doll. Let's think about this for a sec. I can go from the right or I can go from the left. It's basically horse. It is literally horse apiece. There's a little bit more armor on one of the legs, but whatever. If it hits a leg, I'm dead anyway. My right side? Yeah, my right side is gone. I need to give up my left. On the off chance that I don't kill him and he gets a shot back, I need it to hit my left arm, torso, anything. Can I take... Okay. Small laser to the left arm. Takes the arm. Small laser to the left torso. Does not take the whole torso off. To the leg. Doesn't take the whole leg off. Head. Hell, I'll take a shot to the face. Wouldn't mind it at this point. As long as it doesn't tickle my torso. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened? This looked like it was... Oh, game. Game. You're killing me. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 4 movement modifier. I'm giving up my left.
Got it.
He's got cover, but that doesn't matter. He's only got 3 structure left. 2 structure left. He's got 1 movement modifier, which puts us at 85% chance to hit. Come on, Showboat. Finish the job.
Got it.
Oh no, it hit the leg! Oh, the worst! The worst! Here it is. Here it is. Is he getting into my front arc? Is he getting into my front arc? He's getting it. I'm dead. Damn! Ah!
Mission failed.
2 structure points. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 structure points was all that separated the Locust Lance, the LRM Locust Lance, the only thing separating them from victory. 2 structure points. Literally any single leg shot in the course of the game, any errant missile, any missed medium laser shot, literally anything, and this game goes to the Locusts. I'm literally dying over here. I'm literally dying over here. I don't know how you have a closer match. I really don't know how you have a closer match. I used every single missile on all 4 of these Locusts. Every single missile. 480 LRMs hit that awesome, or at least were directed in its presence. 480 LRMs and more medium lasers than I can remember to count. Let's probably on the order of 10 to 20 shots. And I am left 2 points short. I don't know if there's heartbreak in the BattleTech universe, but this sure feels like it. And I certainly don't have the morale to go on for a round 2 today. So that'll be all for today's BattleTech in the morning. I am your downtrodden and sullied mech commander, Captain Nips. 2 structure points. Sometimes you just got to do everything you can, and the dice roll against you. What are you gonna do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you do as well, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or night. This is, again, Captain Nips. Man, so close. And I'll see all of you in the next video.